Hi, hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a quick one, and I had a completely different video in mind today to record, but then I thought of this because I read something last night and I thought I needed to share this first. So I don't know, it might be 5 minutes, it might be 10 minutes, I don't know, but I just thought it was important. So there's a story about an assistant principal in the US who was attacked by a student. She lost her eye, and as a reason of that attack. And this post was, we need to respect this woman. This woman who lost her eye is now the assistant principal. A black woman lost her eye because she was attacked by a student. She's now returned to the school. We need to respect her for her resilience, for her strength. And in the comments, there are a lot of people saluting her and giving her flowers and telling her how strong she is, which I totally appreciate. And my disclaimer is this, that I am not here to tell people how to react or how to live their lives, but I do like to give commentary on the way people live and why people do the things that they do. And I find it very interesting when it comes to women, especially black women, when people celebrate and give them props for their strength and resilience in the face of so much suffering. If you go to someone's funeral, for instance, and people are talking about the person, people come up and say stuff like, she was strong, she gave to everybody, she never thought about herself, she was always given, she gave even when she had nothing, especially of women. Women are celebrated a lot when they give themselves, especially mothers, when they give of themselves. But I think we need to start celebrating people when they choose themselves. I'm reading this book, I don't know if you've read it. It is When the Body Says No, The Cost of Hidden Stress. If you've watched any of my videos, my intention in life is to try and find the best ways to reduce stress in my life, like remove stress in my life. I want it to be that when I'm dead, people will be like, she lived her life stress-free. That is what I want on my tombstone. And it's by Gabor Mate. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. Is it Mate? I think it's Mate. If you haven't heard of him, he's got a lot of Gabor Mate, When the Body Says No. He has a lot of videos on YouTube where he talks about the impact of stress on the body. Do you know that 80% of all autoimmune diseases, 80% of people diagnosed with any autoimmune disease are women? 80%. That means if there are 10 people diagnosed with an autoimmune disease like MS, 8 of them will be women. 80% is so high that there has to be a reason why. And one of the reasons is stress, because women are meant to be natural nurturers. They're always giving, take care of everyone else, take care of their children, take care of their husbands, take care of their friends. When a parent is ill, there's a high probability that it's the daughter that is responsible for the care and the wellness of an ill parent, for instance. Not always the case, but there's a high probability that it will be a woman. So women are expected to take care of everyone else and celebrated for being strong in the face of adversity, even though stress is killing. It's literally killing us. Like, stress is absorbed by the body and our body is attacking itself because of stress that we're putting on it. So back to this woman's story. She went to school, she went to do her job as the assistant principal of a school. While she was doing that job, she was attacked by one of the students. She lost an eye from that attack, and she's now gone back to that school to teach. Now, like I said, I won't tell anyone how to live their lives, but I just find there's something wrong with that story. There's just something wrong with us as a society when what we celebrate is how we celebrate, whether we know it or not. We celebrate that we give of ourselves so much to the point of us dying, and we celebrate this. And we celebrate this as strength, and we celebrate this as a good thing. And people who opt out of this notion of strength, being a strong woman, being a strong black woman, people who opt out of that narrative are punished for it. Because it's like, why are you not taking care of everyone else? If a woman comes and says, I've decided not to have children, if you just need to go online, how people attack women who have decided not to have children by choice. Because it's a natural thing for a woman to have children. It's natural for you as a woman to be a nurturer. What is wrong with you if you decide to choose yourself in this lifetime? People have that opinion about women. It's just expected. It's like it's a given that you have to be the one to give. You have to be the one to give. My short video is just to tell you that no, being strong is killing us, and you have to choose yourself. You have to choose yourself regardless of what everyone around you is telling you. You have to choose yourself regardless of whether people accept this choice that you've made for yourself. You have to learn to say no. We as women, especially black women, need to learn to say no. And that no is a full sentence. And you shouldn't have to be guilt tripped into saying yes all the time. If you don't feel like doing it, no. If you don't feel like having children, no. If you're undecided about having children, no. If you feel like having children, yes. If you feel like taking time off, go for it. If you feel like taking a few months off, go for it. If you feel like taking yourself out to dinner, go for it. Don't feel like you have to be the one in charge of everyone else's care, everyone else's madness. We need to choose ourselves first. And I am coming here to tell you that I'm tired of being the strong black woman. I don't want to be the strong woman. I actually give myself permission to be soft, to be cared for, to luxuriate in my own life, to take care of myself. And I don't feel sorry for choosing me. Don't feel sorry for choosing yourself. Don't feel sorry for saying no. Don't feel sorry for living the life that you've dreamt for yourself, and that stress does kill. When the body says no, get it, or listen to any of Dr. Gabor Matai on YouTube. Look, I'm going to read this passage, very short. There's so many stories in the book, but listen to this. For 7 years, Michelle had a lump in her breast. Periodically, it grew or it shrank, but it never caused her or her physicians any concern. Then all of a sudden, it got really hard, got hot, and started to grow almost overnight. The 39-year-old says a biopsy revealed that the tumor was malignant, and Michelle believes she knows why: stress. It wasn't until I shocked the hell out of my life that it changed, she says. I quit my job without any income to go to. My emotional state was horrible at the time. A lot of things hit me all at once. Not only financial. Michelle had a lumpectomy and was relieved to learn that her lymph glands were free of cancer. The surgery was followed by chemotherapy and radiation, but no physician ever asked her about what psychic stress she might have suffered before the onset of her malignancy, or what unresolved issues she had in her life. And there are stories like that of women who have been diagnosed with different diseases, and they can trace back to when they had the diagnosis and what was happening in their life, what stress was doing in their lives, and how it affected their physical health. Our emotions and our bodies and our minds are all connected, and what happens to you in your emotions, in your psyche, actually affects you in your physical body. And there's a lot of research to support this. So yeah, this is all I'm telling you. Keep stress out of your life as much as you possibly can. And part of that is opt out of this idea of being the strong woman that takes care of everyone else and refuses to take care of herself and puts herself last on the list of people that needs care. I hope this short video is being of some sort of encouragement to you. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.